What up, y'all? It's Yaya with the Rising Dandelion, and I'm here to provide our Virgos with their 2025 reading. And I'm here to share with anybody who has those placements in their chart. Doesn't matter which. This information is going to apply however it needs to be applied and used. So I am going to be reading with some dice today, some cards, and a few other products. And let's just see what's going on. All right, Virgo, what do we need to see for 2025? Oh, okay. All right. Oh, Virgo. So, to start, Virgo, y'all are gonna be on it. You either starting a problem, addressing a problem, or squashing a problem. But whatever it is, y'all, the beef ain't going nowhere. What I also see in this first dice, which is a 3, I see a lot of variety here happening with Virgo. So if it's the problems I see on one end, the other end I do see, it's like, it's either the challenge or the classroom. And like maybe right now you guys are taking classes, maybe you're preparing or teaching yourself something new to do the new year with, and that's just part of the preparation. But I do see in the new year you guys are going to come across some really cool things that allow you to explore and expand, right? So what I always say, which situations that happen when like situations arise, drama arises, you know, when things happen, they're intended to push you in the direction that you need to go to force you to think about, you know, your life, your actions, your decisions, things of that nature. And when we sit down with that, we allow ourselves to find where and what we need to do to find progress and to receive progress. And in the second dice, that is what we're seeing. We're seeing the ladder going to the top. So when you allow yourself to communicate appropriately, Virgos, and I say that like, I'll say it how that, no. 2025, you don't want to bring on that drama. We're going to change how we talk all together, everybody, right? So this is how you guys are going to be able to figure out how it is that you can elevate your communication and expression style to be received warmly. I say that with love, y'all, because I love y'all. But yeah, y'all gonna see progress, okay? Period. Y'all gonna see progress in your life, but it's however much you want to give to the distraction that's gonna take as long. So with the 6 as well, you guys, in the process of learning a lot, you're gonna know that there's just some things that you can't control, so you just have to be like, all right, whatever happens. But the other message that I see with that, because there's like a group that's kind of sectioned into like a 3 is what it looks like in my brain, is that you guys, some of y'all have already been doing the work. And so when y'all been doing the work already, you're probably going to see that a lot sooner in the new year. It just kind of depends on your pace, because I know there's Virgos who get stuck and there's Virgos who just know how to go. Okay, so whatever that's going to lead to by, I'm going to say springtime, because it is the third, it's the third dice, but it's new beginnings. So I'm thinking springtime, but it could be in June. It can be springtime, June, or like October, November, or the end of the year if you want to go all the way that far out. If you're really not doing what you got to be doing, I don't think it's gonna take that long. But whatever new beginning happens or you know you're working towards, just make sure you're painting the picture with enough details. Like sit down and think about the small details for a second, how you want to feel, what it's going to smell like, that you know you're on the right path. What are your signs to know that you're on the right path? Like, oh, you know what, this year I'm going to make sure it smells like roses. And so when you're at like a very significant thing, like an event or talking with somebody or meet somebody new, they're going to have that smell or symbol on them to give you validation. Okay. So those things are important, but you don't need to sit and dwell on them. It's just a moment. Think about it, do what you have to do, and then keep it moving, because you guys know how to keep it moving for the most part, which is good. Now here we are with the fourth dice, and the fourth dice is a 4. And so what I'm seeing is like, you're gonna find out that Either everything that you're doing is great and you've been kicking ass and you've been pushing yourself into overdrive, so maybe you're a little tired, and that's very possible because as an earth sign myself, it's very easy to get caught up in work. It's very easy to go after the money. It's very easy to get yourself distracted, and this is the focus. I get it. But there needs to be complete balance and grounding, complete anchoring. Use that earth energy to make sure you're taking care of yourself, so that way you know what that piece is when you arrive to it, and you're not easily deceived. You're not easily manipulated, because next year is the year of the snake, y'all. I didn't say this in a lot of my other videos, but next year is the year of the snake, and what that means is like a lot of really good things, but it also means a lot of like deception too. So being that it is in the fourth eye, I'm gonna say this is probably around y'all's birthday that you're gonna see a lot of the stability and security come through, because there's another 4 after that. So it's like if you don't ground, you're gonna be forced to ground, and from that grounding you're gonna be forced to rest. But if you're resting first, then you're gonna feel grounded, and that's how things are gonna work. But either way, you're gonna be forced to keep balance so things can work out. So if you gotta do too much, say too much, or think too much about the thing that you're thinking about or talking about or trying to figure out, just let it go. You don't have to do all the things to make it happen, because if you're allowing things to work out in your favor, you have to let go of control. I know this is a lot to my Virgos, but trust me, okay? As a fellow earth sign, just trust me. All right, so now we're gonna pull some cards here. We'll do a split of the cards, talk about that, and then we're gonna pull a couple cards. All right, Virgos, what are we looking at for 2025? Oh my God, y'all got a lot of energy. This is rest. Just saying. Just talked about this. Y'all need to rest. Making more time for self-care, even if it's like, okay, I'm gonna work a little bit and then I'm gonna relax, or I'm gonna work a little bit and I'm gonna do a spa day, or I'm gonna go treat myself. Treat yourself. Just don't overspend. Don't overindulge, because it's not gonna help you. It's gonna take away more from you, and you don't want all that. Oh my God. Bunch of new beginnings. What's this? This is harmony. This is your divine masculine. Balance. There's your family that got you, and there's the new beginnings right here. So that's physical new beginnings. That's what we're seeing. Oh my gosh, y'all need to chill. There's a lot of, that's a physical new beginning where like you sign a contract. So if it's like a new home, school, car, work, whatever it is, project, sign that contract at the right time. Sign the contract after you've asked your questions and you feel confident. All right, what does Virgo need to see for 2025? All right, perfect. So your anxieties, even though you're like, oh, I got it, your anxieties are yelling in the back of your head and they try to make it up here. And no, anxieties are medicine. I always call them weeds because they all carry medicine in their own way. And so when I see this, you guys do not need to allow those type of thoughts to cycle and ladder and spiral, or whatever term you want to use. This is how you use those anxieties to question and to use them as your muse, to use them as ways to create new details in your journey, new added things that make sense, thinking of, not even thinking, speaking out solutions in your favor, before they even happen, in case they happen, you never know what's going to happen. But these anxieties, either you're listening or you're letting them run. And if you're letting them run, either way, you're going to be forced into a new beginning, but this one may be unexpected just because what you said probably hurt the other person, even though you didn't think it was nothing. This is going to lead into the rebalance and having to readjust and refigure out. But if you're allowing yourself to use your anxieties, your worries, your fear as like, your fuel to design 2025 and beyond, then do it, because 2025 is going to be a year of completion and manifestation, and it can also be a year of anxiety. So if you're going to let it control you, you better take it and make money off of it, because we don't do that, Virgo. And that also means y'all gotta have patience, because this here literally is gonna scream patience. Y'all are just gonna run and try to do the most and try to get the most done and etc. etc. But this here is literally yelling patience. So take time with yourself. Take time with the journey. Don't try to rush it. Don't try to make it go fast. Don't try to cut corners, or try to take the easy way out, because sometimes we have to go through certain things to experience and learn new things, to know how to move and know what, how to live. Yeah, that's crazy. Is that smoke or is that a typhoon? I don't know what that is. But this patience that I'm seeing is also going to allow you to learn more about your mind and your spirituality, and it's going to lead into a lot of downloads and aha moments, of what you need to be doing and whatnot. But it's also going to highlight where you're getting comfortable and what you're doing to allow yourself to be comfortable, because you can't grow if you're comfortable. Let's make clear of that. But that card is really about here. Well, they're trying to flick you off. This card is really about, habits, relationships that you may be codependent on, things that you may be connecting to that are not for you. It can also be environments, things that are just making you feel stuck or weighed down. But if you do not let them go, you will stay stuck. And if you are supposed to be doing something, your spirits are going to make it so chaotic that you're forced to cut it off. You're forced to let it go. Those awakening moments. But if your spirits are like, you figure it out, and they're not doing that, then you're gonna have a lot of mental overload until you're forcing yourself out of that, because then you save yourself at that. But either way, y'all gonna see some new beginnings. It's gonna work out great as long as you're allowing yourself to receive and experience. And it's gonna be one of those situations that you're really able to grow. Depending on what your Chinese zodiac says for next year, I recommend looking into that. But overall, you guys have a pretty good setup for next year happening. You just need to allow yourself to take it slow and grow, and see what happens. So with that, oh, I'm not even done. Sorry. Let me pull this one for y'all. All right. What do we need to see, Virgo? Oh, cool. So this is a chalcedony. It's a really pretty stone. Very good for calming, healing, tranquility. I always talk about it being very grounding as well, especially when there's a lot of change and momentum happening. I believe this is a bloodstone. I could be wrong, but that is the stone that I have in my hands. There you go. Sorry, I don't have my nails done like all the other influencers, but whatever. So a lot of root and heart chakra, which is no surprise because you are earth sign, tap into that, so that way you have your roots into the ground deep, so you can't be swayed. And make sure your heart's ready and open to receive. So, have a cry, do a brain dump into a journal, really just cut away the things. I even posted a cord cutting so you could use that, but like, make change, because you guys doing the same thing every day and doing the most of it is not going to get you where you want to be, and that's the most frustrating part. And I don't want y'all to go into all of next year with that kind of mindset. So keep calm, okay, because I know it could be a little like, I need to say what I need to say because you guys are ruled by Mercury and it makes sense, but chill. Chill. Alrighty, well, I hope you enjoyed this, and again, give it a like, comment, share, whatever. Send it to your Virgo people, or people who have Virgo placements, and let me know what you think. If you have any questions, stories, again, make sure to subscribe, like, follow, whatever the hell it is, and I'll see y'all soon. If y'all need a reading, book me. If y'all need services or products, let me know, and I'll be happy to help. Bye.